Good day. I thought I'd let you know something about what's going on in the world. This concerns the Ukraine-Russian war. Many people have forgotten the news. Yes, they have. They have forgotten how it all began. And they just listen to what the rhetoric is being produced now, which is false. So I'm going to tell you the news, how it all began. You see, years ago, Ukraine used to belong to Russia, but they broke away. They broke away and decided to be independent. The only problem was that southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine spoke Russian and believed they were still Russian citizens. They did not want to break away. And it went like that for years and years and years and years. So finally, southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine took a vote. They voted to go back to Russia. That is their home country. The only problem is that Ukraine found out about it, and they said, no way, you're not going back to Russia. You are under our suppression. Just because you wanted to go back to Russia. They suppressed southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine. They treated them horribly. They treated them awful. Russia found out about it. Russia saw what was going on. So Russia decided and proclaimed that we will come down and liberate you and set you free and bring you back to Russia. And that is how it all began. It was in the news, recorded by the news, in the news constantly every day. But people have forgotten the war in Ukraine and between Ukraine and Russia is all because Russia wants to liberate southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine. So now you know the news. That's what the war is all about. Southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine speaks Russian, and they want to go back to Russia. They like Russia. And Ukraine will not let them. So Ukraine went to war with Russia. Ukraine went to war with Russia, and Russia went to war with Ukraine. All because of southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine wanted to go back to Russia. So now you know. That's what it's all about. It's all about southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine speaking Russian and want to go back. They want to go back. They want to go back to Russia. And Russia decides they will liberate you. So now you know the whole story. Remember the news. Always remember the news. Because it'll come back and haunt you later. The news always reported all this back then. But now people have forgotten the news. And they believe what their politicians want to tell them. So, what's it all about? It's all about southern Ukraine and eastern Ukraine. They speak Russian and want to go back to Russia, and Russia wants to liberate them. And that's the war between Ukraine and Russia. So you decide. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.